Google Meet updates. We're using Google Meet a lot to connect with our students and parents, perhaps. We're used to using it, and I just wanted to point out some of the new features of Google Meet. It can always be found in this apps grid here, and you'll see they're always folding in new updates. The icon is even literally just changed. So some of the new features that I wanted to highlight was I have a Meet open here. And when you're in a Meet, as the host, which would be the teacher, you are going to find this little blue shield at the bottom. And no one else will see that, only the host of the meeting. When I click on that as the teacher, I have the ability to toggle on or off quick access, and also the attendees, let them share their screen or not, toggle that off, let them send chat messages or not, turn that off. So you do have those settings. Those might be changing, so just kind of monitor those every once in a while to see if you see some new things available. In the lower right hand corner where the three dots are, when you click on those three dots, that takes us into various types of settings. One of the new features built in is a whiteboard. And so that's the whiteboard. You can start with a brand new one, or you can choose from your drive. When you click on that, it actually opens up Jamboard, which is a free collaborative digital whiteboard that's created by Google themselves. And it's got all kinds of cool features. And you can write, you can add sticky notes, you can add insert images and do all kinds of things with that. Now, when you're sharing this whiteboard, it opens up in a new window right on top of your Meet, so you could kind of quickly pop in and have a look at that. You can go back if you want to pull up one that you've used in the past. All you do is you go to your whiteboard and you choose from your drive. Everything Google is saved on your drive. And so that will take you to your Jamboard location, so that if you've used one previously, here's one with all kinds of stuff, you can just select the one that you want to open. You can share that access with any of your students. And here's a junky one I was playing around with. And you will actually notice as well, once you've shared a Jamboard, it automatically places the link to that shared Jamboard in your chat, so that your students, if you've given them the ability to share that, they can work on that with you. So that's Jamboard, could be a really neat feature. One of the other features is change layout. That's always been there, but there's one new little change, relatively new change. When you're looking at that, if you choose your tiled layout, you can take the slider bar at the bottom and you can drag that to the maximum. And if you have 30 students in your class, you can drag that up to 49, so you can see Brady Bunch style all of the pictures all at once, rather than having to scroll from screen to screen, even when you're sharing your screen. So that's kind of a neat feature to be able to maximize the view of your attendees. So that is change layout. So turn on background blur. This is another relatively new feature. I know sometimes we don't want our backgrounds to be viewed. Sometimes there's just details in the background that are distracting for students, so you might want to be able to blur that. So that's built right in. You can turn on background blur. So that's one of those other features. So there are various other things. You have closed captions and so forth, but be aware that is those are kind of nifty features. One of the ones that is coming is Breakout Rooms. Google Meet has developed Breakout Rooms. They will be coming, but we don't have them here yet. Again, you don't have to install anything. These changes just appear in Google Meet. When Breakout Rooms appears, it's going to they're going to add another icon in that upper right-hand corner where your participants, your chat. You'll see this little icon with the different shapes. When you click on it, you can choose Breakout Rooms. You can also do polls and have a couple of other things here. Then when you click on Breakout Rooms, this is where you can set them up. Very quick to do, very easy, very intuitive. You can automatically assign students to a breakout room or manually assign them. And we don't have that yet, but they are in the process literally now of doing a massive rollout for that. If you're not seeing any of these new features, you always want to double check, make sure that you're using Chrome, the browser developed by Google, and also that you are in the current version. So you can click on the app name, go to your current version. This is it. If you have even a couple of digits off here, you might not see some of those items in the that vertical ellipsis that pops up. So you want to make sure that you have current versions. You have the ability to update yourself. So that's it. I hope this helps.